Okay, and starting with the first image that I handed you, Mark, if you could just describe what's depicted.
He's telling me where he lives and that he can come to me, but I don't know.
And so that address that's mentioned there, the 77 Guilford Street, is that where you met the defendant?
Yes.
To the next. There's a phone number that was provided. Is that a phone number that you would use to communicate with the defendant?
Yeah.
And I'm sticking to and so this is the October 3rd, 2019 at 10:26. And if you could just read that communication, starting with the first bubble, looks like a call.
Says you missed a call from messenger user.
Okay, and the next one?
You or Mark, hit me up, dog. I got something you really going to like. You got to hit me up now, ASAP.
All right, just a sec. So the person that's writing, I got something you're really going to like. Is that an incoming? So is that you that wrote that, or is that someone else?
No, that's somebody else who wrote to me.
Okay. And this is your communication with the defendant?
Yeah.
All right. And if you can go on to the next message.
You got to hit me up ASAP. You're going to miss out on it, bro. If you don't hit me up now, you should girls phone something and call. You missed a call from messenger user. 603-858-333.
Okay, so the individual is providing you some phone numbers. Okay, you can go on to the next exhibit. If you could just read the exhibit number that you're on.
12.
12? Okay, and so you can read 12.
Well, then you're gonna miss out, cause I'm not messaging this shit. What the fuck, bro? Come on. There's a house phone there. You guys have cell phones up there. You guys have some type of service. Bro, Facebook is too choppy and it's too notch. I don't need shit like, like this on messages and then Facebook, dog. You got. Okay, buddy, I called you first because. Yeah, I called you first because I know you were going. I don't know what it says underneath that. Going. Something like this. I can't read what it says underneath that.
Yeah, that's fine, Edge. Let's go to the next message.
There's no way you can call. Just let me know that because I don't want to sit here and keep playing this game. I got 100 other people that be looking for a dog.
All right, let's go to 13.
How much I want. That's from me.
So you wrote how much I want?
Yeah.
And what was the response to that?
He said, which one do you want? Both of them or which one? And I said, price of each.
So at the top of that exhibit, 13, it's like this, messages. How much I want.
I mixed it up.
It's okay. Okay. You've reviewed those. They're fair and accurate.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to turn back to the Exhibit 35 that I handed you. And I'm looking at page 2. And the top of page 2, if you can start with the incoming message, how then you're going to miss out.
Yeah. Oh, then you're gonna miss out because I'm not messaging this S. And then I put, what the F, bro? Come on. There's a house phone there. You guys have cell phones up there. You guys have some type of service. Bro, Facebook is too choppy and it's too notch. I don't need S like this on messages and then Facebook, dog. You got. Okay, buddy, I called you first. Yeah, I called you first because I know you were going to want this, but there's no way you can call. Just let me know that because I don't want to sit here and keep playing this game. I got 100 other people that be looking for a dog.
Okay, and then is there a call after that? An incoming call?
Yeah.
Okay, and if you can go to the next message.
All right. It will. Don't ask me for this S later on, bro, because you're slacking right now. I have something right now that you've been looking for a grip, bro. Hit me up ASAP. And then I write, yo, if it's metal, I want it.
And let me stop you right there. What does that mean? You wrote that. If it's metal, I want it. What does that mean?
Guns.
Guns? Okay. If you can go to the next message.
Sir, I'm just going to ask you to please keep your voice up. It's a big room and everybody needs to hear.
All right, sorry. It is, bro. It's the big boys. How much?
If you can flip to the next page and continue.
I can't hold it. First come, first serve. Damn, bro. Unsent.
You're writing down, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's 3 unsent messages.
Okay, and let's talk about that. Those are incoming messages
Yes.
that were unsent.
Yeah.
What were they?
Pretty sure they were the pictures.
Pictures of what?
The pump and the AR.
Okay, the pump and the AR. And when you say the pump, what does that mean?
Shotgun.
Okay, so pump action shotgun.
The 12 gauge, yeah.
12 gauge. Can you describe the pictures to the best of your recollection?
All I remember is the 12 gauge had something special on it. That's why he wanted more for it and not what I offered him. I don't know. I know it's black. I can't really remember much.
Were the photos, were the firearms that you just referenced, were they resting on something or being held?
I think they're resting on something.
Let's go to the next message after the unsent photographs.
How much?
You can continue. So you wrote how much?
Yeah. And then I want. And then he put, which one do you want? Both of them or which one? And then I put price of each. And then again, unsent message.
Do you recall what that unsent message was of?
I don't.
Okay. Let's go to the next message.
But we can work something out. What's some other S? This is why I need you to call me.
And that was from the defendant?
Yeah. But I literally have people blowing me up right now as we speak. but you my dude, so I called you first. And then there's just a bunch of zeros.
So there's a phone call, it appears?
Yeah.
And that's an incoming phone call?
Yeah.
If you can flip to the next page and continue reading.
I want the 12 gauge, but I don't got 3V.
And let me stop you there. 3V, what does that mean?
I think it was 3 sticks at the time.
And what do you, when you say 3 sticks, what does that mean?
A stick is 10 grams of dope.
Of dope?
Yeah.
And sorry, again, just
Heroin.
another detail. What is dope?
Heroin.
Heroin.
Yeah.
So 3 sticks of heroin?
Mm-hmm.
And how much is a stick?
It all depends where you go and who you get it from. But, usually like $200.
Sorry, not the price, but the quantity. Do you know? The
10 grams.
10 grams.
Yeah. So that'd been 30 grams for
30
3
grams.
sticks.
And you can continue reading.
All right. Cause 8 got to pick up and down. I'll take it. How much? I'll take a stick for the pump, but I also need like $80 cash. So let me know.
And so those were from the defendant. I'll take it. I'll take a stick for the pump.
Sustained.
The messages that you just read, are those incoming or outgoing?
Incoming.
And so you left off, so let me know. You can continue.
Yeah. Cause if not, so what's the deal, bro? Cause I can't wait around all day. Is this a yes and no, maybe so? What's going on? And then I put, I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay. And does it continue?
Yeah. Hi, man. I mean, if you get to me first, then awesome. But you're trying to figure it out, so that's basically saying no or that you don't have it. So I told you, buddy, I can't wait around with it, bro. So, I mean, if you hit me up before anybody else does, then it's yours. But if somebody else comes here with the bread, then I got to take. Because we need the bread ASAP, bro. We're about to be kicked out of my any day now house.
And I think you mentioned earlier, but bread refers to money.
Yeah.
You can go to the next page.
Yo. And then after that, there's a bunch of, it's incoming call. And then again, yo.
And that's an incoming?
Yeah.
Is that incoming?
Yep.
And the
And
next
then-
message?
What?
The next message?
It says, you missed out.
And is that incoming or outgoing?
It's incoming.
Okay.
And now it's outgoing. I said, can you send a pic? And then again for me, yo.
Okay, the you missed out is incoming though?
Yeah.
So you can set those aside. When you would communicate with the defendant via this Facebook account, how would you know that you were communicating with the defendant?
Well, because when I'm talking to him, it's like when I'm talking to anybody else. If you know who you're talking to, or if you talked to that person before, it doesn't matter how they say it. Like, you don't have to hear their voice to know it's them. Just the words they say and how they use their words. Plus, later on in some of the messages, I was talking to Kayla, and she wrote her name, and the way she writes, you can tell the two apart.
Okay. Did he have a particular way of speaking or referring to you?
Yo, dog.
Does anyone else call you that?
No.
When you would arrange to meet with the defendant, who would arrive?
Huh?
When you would arrange meetups with the defendant, who would arrive?
Him.
Not Kayla?
No.
I think you testified that you still have the communication on your phone
Yes.
and in your Facebook account.
Yes.
Do you still have the same Facebook account?
Yes.
And how about the? How about the profile that you communicated with?
That I was talking to.
Is it still in existence?
It's I think it's deactivated, but it's still on my mind. Like I can see everything there. Just there's no name now.
There's no name now.
Yes.
Back when you communicated with that account, was there a name?
Yes.
What was the name?
Adam Montgomery.
Did you want to purchase the firearms?
I mean, I did, yeah, but I didn't end up doing it.
Did you want to purchase both or just one?
Just one.
Was that the shotgun?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. They're easier to get rid of.
I can have just a moment. One of the messages that you read aloud mentioned Facebook being two-notch. Do you know what that means?
I assume that it's like
Hold on 1 minute. Basis? Go ahead. You may answer the question.
I'd assume that it's like it's
Approach. Sustained. You may rephrase the question.
Mark, do you know what that means? Two-notch? Facebook's two-notch?
it's too smart. Like it's
World.
Go ahead.
it's always there. You know, it's I don't know how to say it.
So it's always there.
Yeah, I guess it
Messages
never
are always
goes
there.
away. You know.
It never goes away.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we discussed, I think, some of the messages you read, maybe the one that's up on the screen. It discusses, you read, message was unsent.
Yeah.
What does that mean, based on your experience with Facebook?
That the person that sent it, unsent it, they I don't know. I guess deleted it or whatever. But it would
Have
say
you-
unsent.
Is that something you're familiar with on Facebook?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Reed.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Carrie Smith, and I have some questions, but I just feel too far away from you. So, my Mark,
Yes.
do you have the exhibits that are the regular pages, not photographs? You have them there with you?
35.
Exhibit 35, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so let's just get a couple of things clear for the jury as they look through this later. There's a time column in those pages, right?
Yes.
And let's look at the first message. It's third message that says, "Your mark, hit me up, dog. I want something. You really gonna like this." Do you see that message?
Yes.
And going over to the time column, it says 2/29/02.
2/29/20.
Thank you. 2/29/20, right?
Yep.
But your phone actually has a different time, right?
What do you mean?
There's different times reflected on your phone messages than are on this piece of paper, right?
I'm confused.
Sorry. So you have the photographs here?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get a photograph that shows the message time on your phone, okay? Let's see. Here's one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe they are at the same time. Can you send a pic? Is sent at 3:44?
Hold on, let me check.
I think I'm going to take that back. They are the same time,
Yeah.
aren't they?
They're the same.
And you said, by the way, can you send a pic? That refers to the dog, right?
I don't know. Shit. Can I go back and reread?
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll go through some of those messages, and it seemed like from what I saw on direct, it's easier for you to read from the pages than it is from the photographs. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about the message at 2:45:12. It's an incoming message, and it says, "I have something right now that you've been looking for a grip, bro. Hit me ASAP." Is that right?
Yep.
And from the word grip, you understood that it referred to a gun.
No, a grip means a long time. The metal was what I identified as the gun.
Okay. So you asked Yo if it's metal, I want it.
Yes.
Meaning that you would you were in the market for a gun.
Guns.
Not necessarily for yourself, but to flip it.
Yes.
And one of his responses was, I keep talking about his. Your Honor, at this time, can we introduce the stipulation with regard to the address?
Any objection from the state?
No objection.
Attorney Smith's stipulation A is to be read now. Is that accurate?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read to you a stipulation. This is This is a stipulation or an agreement by the parties. The parties stipulate as fact that the October 3rd, 2019 Facebook communication that Mark Reed had regarding the sale/purchase of firearms was through a Facebook account number 100090078858803, that Mark Reed had communicated with Adam Montgomery through regularly. I'm going to read that again. Okay. The parties stipulate as fact that the October 3rd, 2019 Facebook communication that Mark Reed had regarding the sale/purchase of firearms was through a Facebook account that Mark Reed had communicated with Adam Montgomery through regularly. Okay. I didn't read the account number again because I know you all have that memorized. Go ahead.
So we will be clear, as far as you're concerned, you are communicating with Adam Montgomery, right?
Yes.
Because you've communicated with him before on this address, right?
Yes.
And there's no doubt in your mind because of the address, the dog that you recognized, and his manner of speaking, right?
Yes.
And one of the things in his manner of speaking is a little bit in code, right?
Yes.
It's like, I got 100 other people that be looking for a dog, right?
Yeah.
That was kind of code. Yeah. And when he was talking about Facebook being, what was that word that was used?
Top notch.
Okay. That was code, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you said if it's metal, I want it, right?
Mhm.
And his response to you is, it is, bro. It's the big boys. You asked how much, and kind of at the same time, it's like interchanging messages. I can't hold it first come, first serve, right?
Yep.
So he's telling you that he can't hold it for you, right?
Yep.
And he sends pictures, right?
Yep.
And these pictures are with the guns on something, right?
Yeah.
You said that they were actually on something, they weren't being held, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were interested in the 12 gauge, you said, right? But when I'm sorry, you have to say.
Yes. Sorry.
It's okay. When you were having this conversation with Adam, he asked you, which one do you want? Both of them or which one? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you asked, well, what's the price of them? Right?
Yeah.
So you weren't turning down either, right? You want more information. Might be one, might be the other. Okay. And there was some sort of message that was sent and called back, right?
Yep.
And then there's a message that says, we can work something out. That's why I need you to call me, right?
Yes.
He says, I literally have people blowing me up right now as we speak, but you, my dude, I called you first.
Yep.
And this, by the way, is around 251.49. Exactly 251.49, right?
Yes.
And so you say that you want the 12 gauge, but you don't have the purchasability.
Yes.
And the other thing is that you have to go pick it up if you get it, right? Is that what pick up and down was?
Oh, I had to go pick up and down. It was in meth and heroin. Yes.